Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and thanks very much for all your support over the year. It's hard to believe that this project is only a year old and also a year old. The progress, I'm very happy with the progress that's been made. Would have really liked for my dad to be able to be more hands on here in the shop. Just doing some of the work, but obviously with everything going on, it's been very difficult to manage that. But he has been contributing in his own way, sending goodies and gifts, care packages, as well as he's made some homemade trees that are absolutely fantastic. Sorry, I should have had this ready to go. Some really awesome fall colored trees that are ready to go onto the layout. Are really going to help bring the background together. So he's helping out in his own way, and I definitely appreciate the help. The trees are an immense project, a side of it that I was pleased that he was willing to take that on. So I got some trees to put on. Been making some great progress. I've had a little bit of time off during the holidays here, and as such, I've been able to make some great strides in the scenery portion of the layout. Got some more ballasting done, put in a gravel road. Gonna need to get my hands on some stuff for grade level crossings. Any suggestions, leave them down below. I'd be interested to know what you recommend for a product. I'm looking for sort of like the wood style crossing. I don't want to fill it in with putty or anything like that. So let me know down below any of the products. Got a ton of flocking done. A little bit of wiring and a little bit of work to do for converting over to DCC. So as you can see there, I was lucky enough to get a power cab for Christmas. My layout will run both, so I'm going to be putting it onto a toggle switch. So obviously working out any bugs that there were, switching over to the power cab. Found a couple opportunities where I was able to improve what I already thought was running great. So running great for DC, I've learned is different than running great for DCC. So there was a few minor tweaks to work out and sort that out, but everything's running smooth. Very happy with it. The sound in the locomotive, I was lucky enough to get a GP38 Atlas with an ESU sound decoder. Awesome locomotive, really great. Ties in well with my SD40-2. So I got to learn how to consist that up and have some fun with that. So whole other facet of the hobby, and that's what makes this hobby so great. Is there's so many different things that you can choose to do. You can work on. You can do scenery. You can do ballast. You can do DCC. You can do bench work. Like it really is the greatest hobby in the world. It's all encompassing, and it's very difficult to get bored because there's so many different things that you can do. I've been building some model kits, some building kits, as well as looking at some vehicles and stuff for detail parts. So anyways, enough of me gabbing. Let's go and take a look at the basic 2020 recap, and we can hurry up and put this dumpster fire of a year out and move on with 2021 and get on with some more model railroading content. So let's go see what I've done. And here we go, guys. Running some DCC. Very pleased with this. This adds a whole new level to the hobby. Really a lot of fun, especially in the yard. Getting those sounds going. A lot of fun. Really adds to it. I'm going to go ahead and just silence it here now for the remainder of the video. Just adds so much to the hobby, guys. So much. Let me just kill this guy. Leave him in the shot. So this is current progress. You can see I've laid in a gravel road. This is the Medusa cement plant that is going to be converted into a grain handling facility for my purposes. I was always kind of stuck on what I wanted to do here. Obviously, there is no actual industry at this location on the prototype. This is going to be used to represent the mill on the hill in Blenheim. On the far side by the yard, it was too busy. There was already too much going on there. I didn't want to add another grain handling facility there. I'm going to stick with the original idea of putting standard tube on the other spur, and then the yard, and then of course Warwick's in there, and then ADM in the center. So this one is just going to allow me to move some more cars and put something on this side of the layout. So it's going to be a more rural style elevator. unloading the hoppers and loading the hoppers via, some of the large screw type elevators. There's going to be a farm here and another farm here, and in this shot here you'll see there's a blank spot. I'm kind of torn on what I want to do there. I may go with a small mobile home just to add some neat detail, or because this is going to basically represent this here, it will be a portion of 98 highway. I was thinking about maybe a hot dog stand would be cool, something to add just a little bit of detail. Obviously, as you can see here, this will be poured. This is another ditch, similar to the pond and the one off the Queso sub that needs to be done. So grade crossings, I got 3 here at least, and then I've got a number of other areas where I will need to do grade crossings. I want to go with the wood style, so if anybody can recommend a great product for N scale, I haven't really done a whole lot of research, but it's what I need to do next to kind of push through with the scene. And then, of course, start sourcing out buildings and things of that nature. So, very happy. I used a few different types of flock, as well as all woodland scenics, as well as some homemade stuff using ground up leaves and other chaff, just to add that color variation. So much of this is going to actually represent pasture for the farm. So there'll be cows and horses and stuff, chickens running around the yard. This one here, I wanted to put up some silos just to add some more height into the background, just to try to take the eye away from how flat everything is. So I want to put all of my tall structures kind of to the rear, and that's going to help trick the eye, so to speak. So thinking about this one being a dairy farm, a couple of harvester silos in there, and then some Holsteins up through the pasture. So I'm also going to be looking for N-scale fencing and how to pull that off to make it look good. So lots of small details, but I wanted to get the main area sort of fleshed out. I'm very happy with where it is now. Now it's a matter of filling out structures, placing trees, and then detail parts. So very, very pleased with this side of the layout. For my first kick at the can, I think it's looking pretty good. I'm very pleased. It's been a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm looking forward to sharing more content with you coming forward in the new year, now that we have a new camera setup, as well as a secondary camera. Look for some yard videos, doing some switching in Blenheim Yard, working some of the industries, get into some ops videos, and sort of tweaking that NCE power cab, learning how to use it, running one on the main loop and have another engine on the yard lead. Lots of operational possibility here. So, which leads me into needing to figure out my car card. There's just so many facets to this. That's the fantastic part, is just when you think, okay, yeah, I'm making progress, you got something else to do, which is great, because that's especially given this year and given everything that's been going on. We're obviously here in Canada, or in Ontario at least, we're in another lockdown. There's going to be lots of times to play with and tweak and come up with all kinds of different exciting ideas. So hope you guys have enjoyed the content so far. Hard to believe it's only been a year, but thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for following. If you want to, go ahead, hit the like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. I really, really appreciate the support. I hope everybody has a great new year, and take care.